Welcome to another edition of Tide Talk with Webb. Sorry I don't have the tie on. I don't look as professional today, but the thing is I'm going more of the Joey Freshwater look today, more cash. It's a little last minute video I'm putting together. You know how I said in my last video that I thought that Saban was going to hire somebody more like Mel Tucker out of the NFL when we coached defensive backs. Well, the reason I said that was I think that he's wanting to go more of an NFL approach. He runs more of an NFL offense, and he needs that experience to help develop the quarterback. The last 3 or 4 offensive coordinators we've had have all been great with quarterbacks and developing them, and it will be no different with this one. But I think he's wanting to go with a more of an NFL approach, like I said before. A new name popped up today from Fox Sports broke this story a little while back today. The New England Patriots tight end coach, Brian Daboll, if I'm saying that right, he is the tight ends coach for them. And supposedly, according to my sources and Fox Sports News report, he was interviewing yesterday on Monday the 13th for the job. I don't know how it's going to go. You know, I had said that there was another NFL coordinator up for the job. But here's some more coordinators that I dug up that are out there, that are floating around, that are great quarterback coaches. These are not all of them that are floating out there, but here's a few of them. Mike McCoy, his work with QBs has been absolutely phenomenal. You know, I know he's bounced around a little bit in the NFL. Don't know how to be as a recruiter, but I hear he's absolutely legendary, and he's had good numbers. Tom Clements is a longtime assistant for Green Bay. His name, he's out there floating around. He's a candidate for an OC job. Bring him to Bama. I don't know. Another one that was interesting, I thought, was Brad Childress. He's been a key part of Andy Reid's staff at Kansas City. Kansas City's had great offenses in the NFL, like really good offenses, great work with the tight ends. I think we need to develop our tight ends just a little bit more in the pass game because I think we underused O.J. Howard in that, and I think a coach coming from a system in the NFL where they utilize the tight ends a lot, that could help us out a lot. Because if memory serves right, Kansas City was using Kelsey a lot as their tight end, and he was putting up really big numbers. Also, another name that was been out there a little bit is Greg Olson. In NFL circles, he's also a QB guru. If you may remember, I know he struggled with Blake Bortles at Jacksonville. I get it. That's probably why he's not there anymore. But I've always said this. I never thought Blake Bortles was that good of a quarterback anyway. Even coming out of college, I never was high on the guy. But we must remember, you know, he developed Josh Freeman, Mark Bulger, and Derek Carr. They all became solid starters in the NFL. And if you watch their careers after he left, they regressed so bad. I don't even think any of them are starting now. Or maybe like one of them starting. But they have not been what they were under Greg Olson's tutelage. He would be a great candidate. Also, another interesting candidate I found out there was Bill Musgrave. He's coming off a great season with the Oakland Raiders, which is kind of surprising why he's available. You know, and you say, well, I don't know much about this guy. Well, you know, if you look at the Oakland's offense, who can you name besides Amari Cooper, Crabtree, and their quarterback? Like, who else can you really think of that's great? I can't. I watched him a few times this last year, and I can't tell you the names personally. But we got to remember, he had one of the best offensive units in 2016. He was 6th in yardage, 7th in points. He's a decent track record for rushing as well. Out of the last 10 seasons, he's had 5 top 10 rushing attacks in the NFL. 5 top 5 rushing attacks in the last 10 seasons in the NFL. That's very good. Plus, we got to remember, he was also among those leading the rushing attack when Adrian Peterson hit 2,000 yards as well. So just some names to think about for some NFL coordinators that I think that are open and out there on the market that Saban could go ahead and go after. I think we will have an NFL guy. I just got this feeling. I could be wrong, but I got this feeling. Also, another Bama news. Yeah, Lester Cotton got arrested for marijuana. Come on, guys. Like, you ain't Joey Freshwater, man. You can't get away with this shit. Like, you guys need to focus. Like, lay down the weed, the drugs, man. Come on. Your academics and your football is way more important than smoking some weed. Yeah, I know it's a plant. I know it's natural or whatever. But we all know as student athletes, we can't be doing that. We can't. Come on, man. You're a great lineman. You got a great career ahead of you. Don't get in Saban's doghouse this early. Because you can ask guys like Tony Brown, yeah, you don't want to be there. at all. Life is miserable. So keep your head up. You made a mistake. Pick yourself up. Dust your knees off. Let's go. That's my quick edition of Tide Talk with Webb. Yeah.